Hey traders, John Howell here. In this video, I'm going to talk about why it's important to always check your higher time frame in the market. Let's get straight into it. Grab your 100% free training right now on the 7 major steps to becoming a long-term successful trader. The very first link in the description, click on that to get the free training right now. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because trading can cause substantial financial loss. There's so many areas to become a good trader. So this here is just the education only and it's not financial advice. Alrighty traders, so what I want to do right now is I want to talk to you about why it's so important to always check the higher time frame for the trend and also support and resistance levels. This is one thing that really stops a lot of traders, and if they think about this, one of the biggest things that stopped me from trading well in the markets in the past was that I would just trade one chart. So if I'm looking at the chart on the daily chart, that's all I used. And it was actually stopping me from moving forward in a big way, right? It was stopping me from moving forward in a big way. And I didn't know what was going on. So for example, if I look at this chart here, this is the daily chart of GoGo. And if you say, okay, I'm now looking for a breakaway bar, it's going to stand out. And here we go here, right? So we have this level through here. And see how we have a nice breakaway bar? We've got a nice, look at this here, right? Nice trend in place on this daily chart. Nice big breakaway bar. We've got a big volume behind it as well too. Looks pretty good, right? Like it's like, oh, looks like this is getting ready to take off because we're now building a lot of momentum, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up, because this is actually a recent example of trade that I didn't take and one of my private clients did, and I'm just like, make sure you always check that high time frame. So this is basically the setup that I'm looking for here. Obviously I'm looking for a few other things, but that's basically what I'm looking for. But if you see that what's happening right there, if you bring this over and I bring this down, what you can see right over this last, say, even 12 months worth of this weekly chart is what we've actually got this. Firstly, we've got a big strong trend down, don't we? See how we've got this big strong trend down on a very weak buying move. So the overall momentum is where it's on the downside, right? It's on the downside. So we've got a high, lower high, lower high. But see how we never got this big significant trend line coming down through here? It's actually bounce off twice, 3 and 4 times, and now we're getting to that point through there. So if I brought that up through here, I can say, oh, look, we're getting very close to that level through there. We've got a very strong trending down. So this is a bullish setup, but on the weekly chart, the trend is down, and now we're getting right at that area of resistance. This is a very low probability trade, and we're now likely to tip over. Now, what ended up happening with this one? It actually it paused and it actually pulled back. It didn't go anywhere. We didn't get a big move. We didn't get a strong move. It just simply didn't go anywhere. Makes sense? So that's just one example. And this is, so if you're trading, say, an hourly chart on the Forex market, always look at the daily chart for the trend and also support and resistance levels. I guarantee you, if you're getting stuck in the markets all the time, it's because you're not reading that higher time frame properly. Use that higher time frame to help you identify high probability trades. Like today, for example, when I'm doing this video, there was 5 trades on my watch list that looked really good. When I actually went to the high time frame, 4 out of those 5 trades was that all of them were at major support or resistance, so therefore they were low probability trades. I did take another trade today on the markets, but that one there, what was it? It was a clear setup. There wasn't one thing going against that. Make sense? So that's what you want to do. Identify the highest probability trades that you can do, and then follow along with that, trade with that, and you can start to do well in the markets. After being mentored by 4 different 7-figure traders, I've realized they all have some things in common that actually help them do really well in the markets. So I'm actually putting on a free training where I'm going to walk you through the 7 simple but powerful universal laws to becoming a consistent profitable trader while achieving a very high success rate without spending 13 years trying to figure it all out. Plus, I'm going to walk you through the absolute details of my #1 trading system that I trade every single day. The very first link in the description, click on that and you'll be able to go check it all out and be able to go see this free training. And I'm going to walk you through every single detail of these 7 universal laws so you too can start to have the odds on your side. So go do that right now and I'll see you on the next page.